people stream. You're one viewer, but this because I really want to pass this so I can move on to the next game and have incentives. Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. So I tried Bloodborne, hated it. Right now I'm tackling like 3 different hard games at the same time. Well, right now I'm doing Kingdom Hearts Critical Mode Level 1.
Why are you doing that?
I'm doing Pokemon because it's fun for me. And then I'm doing Pokemon Nuzlocke.
We all are, I guess.
And then I'm doing Pokemon Nuzlocke, which, you know, also pretty fun. And then I'm doing The Last of Us Grounded, so I have 3 hard games that I'm like trying to juggle around.
Hey Steve, is it bad that I want your Pokemon to die?
No, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know why, but watching your Pokemon, I just really wanted your Pokemon to die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I feel like...
It's kind of fun to have that like challenge, and it also extends the game. It makes it like longer because you lose more, but oh shit, you also get that fuck. Yeah, you do rage, but I don't know. For me, I kind of get over the rage sometimes. Like it's easier for me to forgive the rage later. Like I do obviously have to take a break from it because there's no way I can like just keep going. Like how Stevie gets burnt out most of the times. Oh shit. Yeah, I get like that too with these. Aw man, with these hard games.
Yeah.
But I think I can like sustain it longer than Stevie can.
Oh yeah, well, because like I burn myself out because I go ham.
Yeah, I know.
So like I burn the candle at both ends, so that's why I get tired a lot quicker.
Turn around, turn around, turn around. Fuck! I'm leaving.
Yeah, well like
I'm fighting you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened to me with these Chronicle
maybe,
games. Like, I really don't like them just because they're really hard for me. The
I don't know,
Assassin's Creed Chronicles?
Like Dark Souls, I won't willingly play Dark Souls for the most part.
Didn't someone have to pay you to play it?
Another hard game that I'm just like, yeah. Guillermo paid me to play Dark Souls.
And you did
Because he
it?
knew that I would like get angry. Yeah, well, no, it took me like months to do it because like I couldn't bring myself to do it. And then, you know, Bloodborne is like the same thing. But when it comes to like Kingdom Hearts, like I genuinely like this game. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, but you like Kingdom Hearts 2.
And even though
you don't play the other ones.
No. Yes.
You have to play them all, Stevie.
Yeah, I just have better memories of this one in general.
Yeah.
You know, I played this one first, and you know, you're gonna like the thing you did first.
Yeah.
Oh, let me open up my drawer, because yes, I do have an answer for that, but I don't know at this moment what you're talking about.
I don't think so. I mean, I like all the Assassin's Creed games. I mean, yeah, there's some that I don't necessarily want to play again, but I did enjoy them all, if that makes sense. Like, I know I do complain about Unity a lot, but
Yep.
it was a... I'm not going to say good game, because it wasn't, but it's one of my favorite franchises, so I enjoyed playing it, because that means that in the end, we get to tell... Well, we get to tell... Well, yeah, that, but we get to tell Ubisoft that we didn't like it, and this is why. Like, with Origins, their, with that RPG system, that was in Unity. They had that in Unity. They had the RPG. You could change your like armor and your weapons and stuff. And a lot of people really liked that part of Assassin's Creed, but they didn't like the characters, and basically how it played was like, it was just really bad. And then like the fact that you had other people, like your friends, could play with you, but most of the time it was just a bunch of like random people that you didn't know who just like run, hack, and it just made it not fun.
Right, yeah.
And
people ruin games.
No, nothing beats playing with your friends, in my opinion, because like I've said it like 3 times already, I think, in this same conversation. Everything I do is like friend-based. Like I really love playing with my friends, because to me it's a lot funner. And although I might not take the game as serious, like I was telling Galen, and I might screw around more, I feel like that I enjoy doing that rather than just being by yourself. Because first of all, you're by yourself, so you don't really get to like share the experience with anyone.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of boring.
Well, that's why we Let's Play.
Kind of. Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, like, that, for me, that idea actually applies more to, like, movies. I like movies that a lot of people were just like, oh, this sucked, but, no, oh god, no.
I like the Assassin's Creed movie. A lot of people didn't like that.
Shit.
The Assassin's Creed movie? Yeah, I think a lot of people didn't because they didn't understand it.
Guys,
oh, fuck.
Hold on,
What's going on, Steve?
Oh, I'm almost there. I'm about to beat Pete. Fuck, no. Star Fox Assault.
Oh.
Yep. Yes, and I really like it. I think it looks good. I think it's really fun. The only...
Fuck! Stevie died. Stevie died and I'm gonna die. No, leave me alone! Oh, shit. Oh, shit, boys! Fuck! There was nowhere for me to go. There was nowhere for me to go. Oh, man.
I died. Was it Star Fox, was it 64? Because that's one most people play.
It was a Star Fox 77.
Oh,
shit.
wow. But
oh,
no,
shit.
yeah, the biggest gripe that people have with the Assault is just like the controls, that they're kind of weird. And yeah, I get it, but it's a little bit weird at first, but then, you know, after a while, you learn it. And apparently that was a recent complaint that people had about the newest Star Fox game, Star Fox Zero, was that the controls were a little bit awkward. But, you know, once you get into it, it becomes second nature.
Huh? Shit.
No, just the controls are awkward in general.
Pick up the body! Fuck me, man.
It has like tanky controls, I think, is what people refer to it as. I didn't even know people hated that game.
What, Star Fox?
Yeah. Yeah, well, like, have you ever... You've heard of, like, the term tanky controls, right? Where, like, the movement doesn't feel right.
Where it's kind of like the body moves and then you have to move the camera? It's like that kind?
That's,
oh, man!
Star Fox. Wait, what? No, but I mean, like, you have to, like, stop moving to be able to move the camera around, I think is what that means. Don't you dare!
Shit. I fucked up again.
That's just, like, panned by everybody?
What about the... What about the opposite of that question? A game that...
Oh, games that you...
That you hate that everyone else loves?
Right.
What is that, GTA?
Well, no, I feel like a lot of people now are more critical about GTA.
I don't think GTA would count.
I feel like a lot of people don't like that game. That it's good. Yeah. I mean, like, most people hate, well, they like to hate on Call of Duty, but, yet, you know, millions of people play that game every day. So somebody's blind. But, yeah, but you know, most people will say like Call of Duty is like overrated, but you know, there's a lot of people who still play that game anyway. So it's just like, you know, is it overrated, but people still play it? But yeah, exactly. So you know, what's the actual opinion about it? Do people just like to hate it because that's like the cool thing to do?
You follow that a lot.
I do, yeah, because I'm very prone to like to follow or like to listen to socially acceptable ideas, which isn't good.
Yeah, I think me and Galen are not.
Yeah, no, you guys are just like, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not that I didn't like the creatures, because, I mean, that's where Cow Chop came from. Without the creatures, Cow Chop wouldn't exist. Huge Cow Chop fan, by the way. But the fact that was that I didn't like how Jordan handled it, and he was pretty much the creatures. So that kind of really threw me off of, like, them. Yeah, I just kind of like to listen to, like, your opinion. Because, like, I remember you said it once a long time ago, that when we lived together, you were kind of like the older person, so you were kind of like the person we looked to. And that's true. I mean, I value your opinion. You have some wise words to tell me. Huh? Yeah, I know, but still, I mean, I still like listen. I know we're not that much older to you. I'm not. I know I'm talking like if you're like way older and like you have all this experience that you can share. But still, like, it's cool to listen to like other people, how they think, and like you're my friend, so I really enjoy listening to like you, like what you think. I feel like I've said that like too many times. It sounds weird, but yeah, like
Just kissing the whole ass.
no, I'm not. Mine? Like, what do you mean? Like, which games are popular that we don't like? I have a lot actually. Like, Overwatch is a big one. A lot of people love Overwatch. I really don't.
That's a good answer.
I used to. Oh. Well, I mean,
people ruin games.
to be honest, I never really wanted to play Overwatch. Like, the only reason I have Overwatch is because Stevie bought it for me.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And then
I felt indebted to you.
Yeah, so since he bought it for me, I figured I should I would play it with him, because like I said, I do enjoy playing games like with friends and stuff, and that was a game that he really liked, and we would play it a lot together. So I started to enjoy playing it. But like you said, it did get ruined by other people, because when people start taking like those games really seriously, it really throws a lot of people off. I think you said it too, and it becomes less fun, because that's like exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to have fun, and then people are over here being really, really serious about it, and after a while it's just like, well, go ahead.
Welcome to the stream, whoever you are. Can't read comments right now. Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah, and that's one thing that people really, like, they did a lot when we were playing Overwatch,
Yes.
and it became really like frustrating, I guess, because like I wanted to try a new like someone else, like a new character and stuff, and people didn't really let me. They were like, you need to play your best character because we gotta win, we gotta do all this. And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, of course, I know you guys want to win, but I also want to like, I want to enjoy the game. I want to try someone else. Yeah, I wanted to try a new character, practice. I mean, like, see if I can play a different character. And like, yeah, of course I'm not gonna be good. Like, I know this is gonna sound dumb, but I used to play Genji a lot. Because I wanted his trophy, and I was really bad with Genji at first. Like, I was really bad with Genji, and after playing him a lot and like practicing, of course, I got better. I got to the point where I could actually like help out the team and stuff. And I would never have been able to like do anything with Genji if people kept telling me to play a character that I'm actually good with, because when I started the game, I wasn't good with anyone. So how is that going to even make sense?
Right.
So, I don't know. It really gets me when people, like, they tell you to not do something new. And to me, that's what it felt like they were saying. Because if you never try anything new, like, you're never going to try anything, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of there's this idea that like if you're not playing your main, you don't really care about what's going on.
Yeah.
And you know that's wrong, but that's somehow the idea that
It's good.
You can't touch it.
Is it wet?
Yeah.
that's encouraged.
So you can smear it. You're playing on top of Shay. I'm not. I saw him. Shay. Who's here?
We have more people.
So welcome to the stream. I'm doing Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 critical mode. I'm having a very bad time. I've been here with Pete for quite a while. Streaming this a couple minutes. That's probably so on the Twitch channel. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Normally I like to read the comments, but this is really hard. And then I'm also having a conversation with the Virtual Fungus and the White Shogun. Hopefully you can hear them. If not, I'm going to sound like an idiot. But, well, we'll find that out later, I guess.
I'm playing Assassin's Creed Chronicles because people told me it was boring. So maybe maybe having like a slight podcast will make it more entertaining. Plus yeah.
Yes.
That happens a lot with
Actually,
us.
I want to talk about that. The Last of Us for a long time was my favorite game. And then the more I played it, the more I started seeing like some ridiculous bugs, and like I started to realize like, hey, this game is definitely not perfect. No, like it's buggy at times, and then like, oh my god, I am almost there. Oh no, I've been here before. Oh god, Pete.
Huh?
Hold on, I'm trying to juggle Pete.
Well, I just passed the level in Chronicles, barely. That took a lot long.
Probably.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah. For me, it's like not a case of like tomorrow. It's more like I'll come back like 3 months later, and then it's like easy. Like you remember how yesterday I was telling you, oh god, on your stream that I was stuck at the museum. This morning I did that, no problem.
Did you do it?
I did it.
Nice. I knew you could, Stevie.
Oh no.
Right. I hate this level. I hate this level so much! Sorry. This level was really bad for me. What were you saying? No.
I want to say yes, but I'm gonna look it up just so I can be sure of what we're talking about.
Fuck! I messed up.
Oh, it's kind of like Heavy Rain, I guess.
Yeah. I wouldn't say
just like being quick time events.
Isn't Telltale kind of like that?
Mm.
That's basically what they are.
I was gonna ask this a little while ago, but we moved on. Where do you stand on the Stanley Parable?
I like that game.
Familiar with that? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, yeah, that's how I feel about games like, well, I just said it, Heavy Rain. You know, it's not a game, it's just quick time events. Yeah, like, you know, I really like the Stanley Parable, but I'm not, I want to say it's a game, but like, you really just move around. It's just movement.
Yeah, you pretty much just walk through like whatever you have to do, right?
And that's why I asked that question of like, is it, where do you draw the line between like having no gameplay and a great story? Like, I feel like that's a great example.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think if it has like a goal or something that you have to achieve, it's a game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
oh yeah, well, like, that's the beauty of indie games. Like they have they're artsy a lot of times. You know, like Journey. I've never played Journey. Yeah. I've never played it, and I don't really know what that game is, and I want to play it, but
Journey?
Again, like I have no idea what it is. Oh.
We have it, don't we?
Like, open world?
I'm not sure what this does. I have no idea where I'm going, actually.
And I beat Pete because my mind wasn't focused on being funny. It was just like listening to a conversation and reacting in real time.
Exactly.
Oh, but yeah, it's like, I don't know, like whenever you do a show, or I don't want to call this a show, but like whenever you do anything, it's always a lot easier to do it with people.
Is this not a show? Because I called it a show.
I don't know. Would you? I would say this is a show, but I mean that sounds kind of like pretentious. Like, welcome to the show. I do that a lot though.
I called it an episode. That's too loud.
Yeah.
Or that's too long of a title.
I was a bit confused. I was like, it sounds good on my end.
That's too long. I'm sorry. That was really funny to me.
But yeah, so you know, I'm just happy that I finally beat Pete.
Are you kidding?
He is meat, and now I'm here.
I'm stuck.
You can run through a lot of parts in The Last of Us.
Crap.
What's up?
Fuck. Yeah, that's something I really like about this game, the Assassin's Creed games, or the Chronicles version at least, is that you really have to know how to like either stealth your way or be really good at the combat. and you have to find like your own path to do it too, and it's, I don't know, I think that's a really fun thing about it, but it's also really annoying because it's a lot of trial and error.
Yeah, like it's a lot about explaining how the game works. You have to like go. You have to like know the game's mechanics. You know, Kingdom Hearts is a great example. Like, yeah, Kingdom Hearts, if you play it, yeah.
Yeah, if there's stealth elements,
just, like,
you have to
rush
really
them.
understand.
Yeah, like you can't just like go in there and then just like expect to be done within like 5 minutes. You have to like take a step back, look at the way the game was designed, and then use that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes when we would just go, it would work out for us, but not always. Like when we... Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually when we got frustrated trying to stealth our way through it, it was just easier to just murder. Yeah. And that's part of the game. Like, you have to find out, is stealth really the best option here? And I think that's a really cool part about games, is that they teach you these mechanics the whole time, and sometimes they're not even the best approach to it.
Oh, it like asks you to like figure it out.
Yeah, well, like... No.
I wanted to though. It looks really fun. Yeah, well, like that gives you like a lot of liberty to do things the way you want to do them, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, it's great design. Mm-hmm. Ah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, and I really appreciate it when the game doesn't just like straight up tell you what to do. It's just like, here's the game, you can figure it out.
Yeah, I think that's what I really liked about like Assassin's Creed 2, is that, yeah, it tells you basically what to do, is like, you have to do this, but sometimes you get to do it your own way. Like, I remember Brotherhood, I would always try to use my like Assassin's Guild as much as I could, just because I really liked them, and you grow attached to them because you pretty much have to like, you train them up, you recruit them, you do a lot of things for them, and they become your own, like, they're your group, they're your friends who can help you, and they can also die, which is really sad, and I had to find that out the hard way. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
No,
Yeah, like think about Pokemon.
Well, yeah,
like
right
you
now,
grow
there's a
really
series
attached
that's entirely dedicated
to becoming attached to things that aren't real.
Yeah, like there have been a lot of times. What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think that's like,
yeah, that really unique to them, even if it's artificial.
yeah, I think that's a really cool thing about games, and I think that's how they make you like really feel in games. Is they make you grow attached to this person, and then something will happen to him, and you'll be like, no, or you'll be really happy for them and stuff. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it responds to, you know, humanity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like movies and shit.
Yeah, I was exactly. I was about to go there. Like, why do we watch movies and tear up in movies? Like, those things didn't happen.
Yeah.
For the most part, you know. I feel
People
like
don't understand that like video games are kind of like movies. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it makes you feel like you're the one that's doing the stuff that would be done in the movies. Like in Wildlands, I know when we've played, there's a few times where I'm like, whoa, that looks so cool, like if we were in a movie and stuff. And it makes you feel really, like, cool, I guess? It makes you feel, like, good, because you just blew up a whole bunch of shit and, like, jumped out of a helicopter. Like, you wouldn't do that normally.
No, of course you wouldn't.
I mean... Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like...
I thought about it, and I'm glad this got brought up. Video games, I've noticed for the most part, teach good morals.
Mm-hmm.
They teach themes of like companion and friendship. Yeah, like Kingdom Hearts. Since I'm playing this right now, it teaches you to value your relationship and teach you to like murder things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, yeah, games like GTA, I guess, or like whatever. Fine, it's GTA, that's the game, whatever. But like, you know, most games do emphasize like they respond to good human ethics. Because I, you know, more like humans for the most part are good people and have good intentions, and we try to convey that through games.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just full of shit and I'm just trying to talk for the sake of streaming. I don't know.
I mean, either way, man. Either way.
Yeah.
I was about to spoil something for you, Steven, Kingdom Hearts 3, but I stopped myself. I was like, don't do it.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
I thought you would. I thought you would.
Welcome to the spoiler Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 2 game where we don't talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. Miguel, there's a Kingdom Hearts 3, how dare you? I didn't even know.
Hmm? I mean, you kind of know because of... Nope! What the hell?
Well, kind of, because like I didn't know there was a Last of Us 2.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know, and then you brought it up, and I was just like, well, okay then. Because like, imagine if I just wake up one day and then it's like, bam, that Last of Us 2 has been released. I'd be like, oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
Do drugs.
Like I said,
No,
like,
I'm just
I like
kidding.
to
Do
be
drugs.
like a child. I like that feeling of like seeing something and being like, oh my god, I had no idea this was here. Fuck.
I knew this was the mission. I knew this was the mission. I have to kill all of these people. I'm not dealing with you right now. Got him. I got three out of 7. Is that good? 3 out of 7 ain't bad. That's a song. Huh? Kills. Kills. Oh my god, I just completely missed that guy. What the hell? That was a weird mechanic that I had never seen in this game before.
Oh,
now I just like jumped, well, cause it's, you know, the Chronicles games that I play, right? The 2.5 scroller. I jumped from like a different part of the map down to kill something, Die! No! Oh my god. Whoa! What just happened there? Oh my god. And then why? Why did everything go so bad there?
Oh, there, everybody, and welcome to the Sandwich for One quiet time where we all just sit back and be quiet for a little bit.
That was not fair. If you guys go back and watch this moment, everything just goes bad for me. Yeah.
Maybe. I
Well, I just killed someone.
If you can like lose hair, like due to stress from video games, because like even though it's like not real stress,
I think
like,
you
would
can.
it still have an effect on you?
It does. I think it
Really?
does the same effect. Yeah. Trust me, I'm a scientist.
Like working like a 12-hour shift.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's the same, but it still is
But
like.
still, like stress is still stress, even though it's
Yeah.
like self-induced, quote-unquote, fun stress. Huh.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I'm pretty sure it works the same. Oh shit. Yeah, there's that like
Yeah,
relief, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, it's oh my god, I can't think right now, but there's a
For
word for that.
endorphins. Euphoria.
Maybe dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah, dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's dolphins in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
The worst game.
I've had that's an idea for a show. I try to work on, but I couldn't due to time constraints. Let's take The Last of Us since you're playing that. Well, let's talk about The Last of Us. So, what do you not like about The Last of Us? Right. Yeah. Right. So, I'm assuming we're gonna forget about things like bugs, because that game is really buggy, I found out.
I mean, a lot of
well,
games.
yeah, like you don't really notice the
have
bugs
a lot
the
of
first
bugs.
time. You notice the bugs. You notice the problems in games like your third or fourth time playing through it, when you know exactly the way things should work, and you've had more time to like expose yourself to the game.
Fuck.
I've
Can't
had
do
a lot
this
of
part.
like movement problems. I don't know why. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was noticing this morning, and I don't know if that's always been there.
Yeah,
Or
but I
what?
mean, you can't really have a bugless
But-
game.
No, yeah, so that's why I was kind of like thinking like anything that's not a bug. So I feel like I might be wrong about this because I haven't had too much time to consider this. But what's her name? Sarah, your daughter, right?
Huh?
No, your daughter, Sarah, right?
The girl that dies first, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, oh, spoilers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mr.
Nobody's
No
watching
Spoilers.
Nobody's
Asshole.
here on my thing, so it's fine. But
People are gonna watch my stuff later. You
But,
know I get views. Yes, I have one. I think.
nice. I had one and then they left.
Oh, mine probably left too. Yeah,
Maybe,
that happens
but,
to me a lot too.
But yeah, so
Why
like,
am I the
you
one
see
that
how
always
right
has
now-
viewers?
But you remember how
They shouldn't.
Like, I couldn't even remember her name. Sarah seems kind of like she's only there to like for the sake of getting the story started.
What?
Like your third time even your second time playing the game, you don't really care about Sarah. You're just like, whatever, let me get to Ellie. I don't care about it. Yeah. Like, there's a feeling of loss, but it's artificial. Yeah, and then we lost her, and then like our attachment with Ellie would be because like we've spent time with our first daughter, and now she's gone, so we really want to hang on to this like second foster child, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but just like imagine that they would have like expanded like just a little bit more on the whole Sarah story, so that way when you lose her, it's like more impactful. That's just something that I thought out of the top of my head. I'm pretty sure maybe that's like not a good explanation, or there's probably something better. But I don't know. No, yeah.
They kind
And
of
then
did
plus the
that
stakes are-
with Assassin's Creed 3, where they let you play as the father first, and I don't think it was a good idea. Like, I think they were going for that exact thing. Like, they wanted you to be more like invested with the dad.
Mhm.
Oh crap! They wanted you to be more invested with the dad for like when conflict arises with him, you're more like sympathetic, I guess.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I think the first of all, the parts where you play as the dad are really boring. So it didn't work very well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't really choose. You can't sacrifice gameplay for the sake.
Well, I mean, it was the same gameplay. It was just
I want to say that.
they were boring. Like it was a boring
Would you?
area.
Well, yeah. Like, would you? Do you want to teach people a lesson, or do you want them to play a game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, but like, I wanted to talk about this. You're not really into Undertale, right?
No, I didn't like that game. There's too many encounters.
Yeah, Galen? Yeah. What's your opinion? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't know it was
not
hard.
really. But it's only for like the first. No, it's only for like the first level, and then that's it. It's kind of dumb. But I'm not gonna spoil too much about this because I actually have an entire thing dedicated to like just to like rip apart Undertale because like I used to love that game.
Oh, you don't like it
Yeah,
anymore?
I know, right? I used to think. No, well, yeah, I don't like it anymore. Like, I used to think it was like the greatest indie game ever made, and then like, you know, it's around this time when I had this like new mindset, perfect that I sat down and I looked at Undertale and I was like, I don't like this anymore.
I didn't know that you changed.
But yeah, and there's a lot of things that I want to talk about that, but I won't because I'm gonna sound dumb because my thoughts aren't in order. But one of the things that I wanted to say is there's a thing called the genocide run in Undertale, and to do that you have to kill everything.
Mm-hmm.
Not just everything you encounter. You have to like kill everything, and then it takes a long time, and it's boring.
Really?
And it does that just so that it can teach you a lesson that if you want to be an asshole, you have to like go out of your way to be an asshole. So there's this trade-off for like fun and like storytelling almost, and I don't really agree with that. You get something, maybe just satisfaction almost.
Doesn't the
I have
story
no idea.
change or something like that? Like, the ending is different?
For subsequent playthroughs, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, like the game goes out of your way to like make sure that it's programmed into your mind that like, you know, these aren't just monsters. Every monster is unique. It has personality. It has a family or whatever. That's the whole thing behind Undertale. And that's where the genocide run comes in. It tries to like hammer in that lesson that like you're doing this because you feel obligated to do it, not because you want to, not because by accident. And I don't know,
Damn it. No.
Ooh.
Just assume that I have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that also ties into. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that ties into the whole ethics thing we were talking about earlier. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm running. Fuck, got me again. Yeah, I'm the complete opposite of Galen.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're a terrible person.
I mean, I'm not like that in real life. I know it's a game. I know these things aren't like. There's no consequences, like how you were saying. So I just like playing that way.
Yeah, differences I guess. You know, me and Galen are good people. You're an awful person.
I'm not an awful person.
Even though I was saying on stream that it. Yes, well, recently, yes. Before, I used to just like play games and enjoy them, but like now, I try to consider more about, you know, like the game feel, the mechanics, and just like to try and like delve deep. Because like for a while, I tried to make a game.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I spent like days or weeks. I don't have the ability to code. Like I'm not knowledgeable in that, so it didn't go too well. But
It did not go well at all.
That's when I started looking carefully at game design and like all the like little nitpicky things. And so yeah, that's why like now I'm a lot more critical about games than I used to be.
Oh my god, I don't know how to get past this part.
And I don't think that's a bad thing. Like I still have fun when playing games, but like now I try to like consider like a little bit more about what's actually happening behind the scenes of the game. Like the development. Hmm?
Oh my god. Sorry.
That I've been, I guess, pursuing for a while, and that's the whole idea that everything can be better.
That's a bad mentality.
Everything can be improved. Yeah, but then it's... Yeah, but like for me, the idea is like, you know...
Oh my god.
How could I learn from this? And that's why I'm critical about things, because like I want to learn how something can be better. Because you know, like you guys have said, and sure, whatever. I don't like to say this about myself, but that I'm, you know, quote unquote creative. So I like to think about how things can be better, so that way when I try to do something, it can be, you know, at least comparable. Because whenever I make things, I know for a fact that they can be better, and it's only until after I've made them that I realize how things could have been better made. So that's why I'm critical about things, because I really like making stuff. And I like to see how things work.
I'm not critical at all. Okay, I finally...
Yeah, but like if you look at the things that work right, you can see... If you look at the things that work right, you can always see the small things.
I'm leaving. Not the chat, just in the game, because I'm about to.
Yeah, like.
Oh no no! Oh my god. Okay, I got a checkpoint though. don't want to play this game anymore, guys. Galen, you did this to me.
Just watch the stream.
You did this to me and yourself. Yeah, you were like, well, since I did it to him, I'll do it too. Nah, it's alright. It's not too bad. But this game is already hard. Oh my god, no. No! I made it. Oh my god, this game. There's a reason I haven't played the other ones, and it's because they're tough. No, I'm dying. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead! Oh, I'm dead! Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it is. I think it's just like a circle that it goes through. Oh no. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah. I mean, I don't even like to think about how games get made, because holy crap, there's a lot that goes into these things. Uh-huh.
Oh, you talked about it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Of course I've heard of it. You love that game. Dang. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get you. God damn it, Donald. But
That's
yeah,
the
like in terms, but like you know, sometimes, and I think I get why you asked me this. Like sometimes in looking at a game too critically, you can almost ruin it for yourself. Like you know how I did with Undertale. Like, yeah, no, I feel like you should really begin to develop a critical opinion once you have a thorough understanding of the game as a whole. So like that's why now I'm really critical about The Last of Us, because you know I play that game. No, yeah, yeah, and you know like bugs for the most part I always like to look past, because I mean you know like that in those respects I get that no game will ever be perfect. Every game will always have its bugs, and that's fine. But I just mean things like in a whole sense of like gameplay, I guess, or storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe not the. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, you know, like the first time you play it, you still like feel really bad, even though you only knew her for like 5 minutes. But that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you know the storytelling is really well done. If there's one thing that The Last of Us does well, is storytelling. But even then, there's like little, and you know, when I say like changing a game, I don't mean like huge drastic changes, because like I don't think The Last of Us needs that. It just needs like little minor things, like little bits of seasoning on top of the game to like make it perfect. But I don't know. That's just a theory. Yeah. I have not played the DLC yet. I want to say that right now. I have not played the DLC once. So yeah. Sure, thank you. once I finish Grounded, I will. It's Ellie and what's her name? Martha, the Firefly lady, right? Marlene, yeah, Martha. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, and that's a really great improvement because like it builds on top of something we already know. Yeah. Yes. Isn't it like when they originally were like teasing it, they were like, no, you'll never play Ellie, and then everybody was like, oh man, and then like there comes this one part in the game, spoilers, where you're just like, oh man, I'm Ellie.
They did that because they wanted to keep it like a surprise, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they wanted to keep it as a secret, and then because people had found out, I think it leaked. They were like, they wanted to have surprises, I guess.
Yeah.
So they basically lied to everyone. They're like, "What's the best way to keep things a little spicy?" I got it. Well, let's lie to everyone.
And what would that be? Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, right. Oh no, and there's this one part, spoiler alert, because if you haven't seen this is like a really huge moment in the game, but the part with Dave and Ellie, I don't want to give any specifics away, but you know, that one scene where, you know, things just get awful. Well, things almost get awful, but they don't. Yeah, God, I hated that part so much. Yeah, God, that was like so... Me too, but yeah. Like, that's a really good example of, like, great storytelling, because, like, Dave is a fucking creep. Oh my god, and I love him. I love the way he's written and expressed. Yeah, like, Nolan North did a good job.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, and like, you know, like even the first time you see him, he's like this shady guy who appears out of nowhere, and then he speaks to you with this like very, very strange voice that I really love. Yeah, I love his voice so much. Oh no, I love Nolan North. He did fucking fantastic. Yeah, for sure. But you know. Yeah.
I'm really struggling with this game, guys. I don't like it.
I'm making some progress, which is new.
I also can't contribute to your guys' conversation because I know nothing about The Last of Us.
I'm sorry, yeah.
No, I got to right after the battery where you're in like that convenience store, I think, like hiding from that gang.
It's pretty. Yeah.
I think I got up to there and then I stopped.
What made you stop?
I don't remember.
Did you just like pick up something else and you were just like, alright, I'll do this now?
I think I don't even know where I got the game from, to be honest. I think I borrowed it from you.
No, I don't think so. I've never let I've never lent it out.
I don't know. I don't know where I got the game. Oh, I think I got it from Eric, and I just gave it back to him.
Maybe. I have no idea.
But yeah, I don't know. I just stopped playing it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh,
have you watched Sequelitis by any chance? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I actually want to say that that's where like that's also another point where that like originated like this like mentality that I have. And I want to say that it's from Sequelitis, but I'm not. It's definitely around that same time though. That's for sure. Fuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's why like whenever I like try to pick apart a game because like I'm not very good at it as of right now, but that's why I don't want to look at bugs because that's like something that everybody could be like, everybody could say that. Anybody could say that a game's flaws are its bugs, but you know you have to look in depth to see like what really makes it not enjoyable. Miguel, what are you doing?
Huh? Nothing?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, games have gotten better, and you know, like that's why we have like all these new problems with like newer games sometimes. Although it's interesting though, because like a lot of games come out now and they have the same problems that games had like 20, 30 years ago. I can't think of an example right now, but that's an idea where a lot of times people are just like, why didn't this game look at this game that came out 20 years later that did what they wanted to do but better?
Oh no, I'm at a boss fight, boys.
Oh, good luck.
Nope. I died already. No, I died instantly. I died. 1 second into the fight. Leave me alone. You leave me alone. Got him. Get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, all right. That. Have you seen Barry Kramer's talk about immersion on Grump Out? Oh, really? Wow. I highly recommend it.
What? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
I really like Barry. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're really good. I haven't watched them recently. Like I've stopped watching Let's Plays now. Oh no, John was okay, but Danny and Aaron, yeah, Danny and Aaron definitely complement themselves a lot better than he and JonTron ever did.
Plus, JonTron is politically incorrect.
Yeah, like yeah, but like even before that.
Damn it, I forgot.
Have you ever seen the older Game Grumps episodes with JonTron?
No, I've never.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, same, but the political thing just like really pushed it for me. But older Game Grumps is not as good as modern Game Grumps, and maybe that's because Aaron's had more time to like hone his craft and like get what he's doing. Yeah,
Like
like Ugly
me.
Danny was a bit awkward too.
Oh my god, I can't do this. Why?
Yeah, or yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that happens. That's what happened to me with Markiplier. Like, I don't watch any more Markiplier videos because I just don't find Markiplier interesting anymore. Mm-hmm.
You really didn't like the beef. I don't think so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the internet. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean,
As far as we know.
we could say that about the internet, but you know, people were like this before the internet, you know?
Technically, it's gravitons that create gravity.
Go, gadget. Gravity is now inverted. That's a reference. No, because it's an opinion. Yeah, and then... Yeah, and what I love about it, and that's what I try to enforce, also, is that, like, at the end of every sequelitis, he's just like, what do you think? Let me hear your opinion. Because there's always a counterpoint, and, you know, there's usually a counterpoint to that counterpoint, and that's why... I don't know, I just really like talking about games, because, like, there's, like, all these different things that you can talk about.
You know what I really like? Is that you guys went from one topic I couldn't contribute to a totally different one that I also cannot contribute to. Mm-hmm. It was just, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's funny.
You guys talked about the creatures last time for like a half hour, and I was just sitting here like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. We do that a lot to each other.
Nice, healthy.
He's talking about the creatures, by the way, Stevie, not Game Grumps.
Oh man, I wanted to talk about Game Grumps.
He just really doesn't like the creature beef or any Let's Play.
Nah.
They didn't know.
I've never been a fan of YouTube.
Yeah.
The internet is awful.
I'm not gonna lie, like they really didn't handle it right, and the fans were a bunch of assholes too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get you.
My controller died. Hold on, I need to grab another one.
Man, it sucks that we're bringing up like these really good topics and like nobody's talking, nobody's like watching, but that's alright.
Well, at least we're recording it.
I don't know, like I feel like I don't want to say outgrown, but like I just don't like Markiplier funny. I don't think he's funny anymore. I feel like he's become like more screwed because he's found out that that's what gets him more views, and that's fine. That's his, he needs that to eat, so he'll do whatever he can to like keep people engaged. And I don't think he's faking it, but he definitely found something, an aspect of him that people seem to like more, and he just went to roll with it. He just went with it. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they're very talented people. Anybody who can, do an entertaining thing for like years is probably very talented at what they do. That was just it. You were just like, all right, I have no reason to be here now. Hmm.
Oh no. I got stuck.
All right, Miguel, we're going to talk about something that you understand. Let's talk
Huh?
about puzzles.
I don't like puzzles.
Oh man.
Actually, yeah, that's what I was about to say that I am a big
Let's talk about.
cuber. Wait, what? Single player healthcare?
No, let's not touch that.
What is that?
Fuck. Just don't worry about it. That's been like. Yeah, no, I don't. I really don't want to. I'm not educated. Yeah, me neither. Oh, you didn't vote? Oh. I. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to elaborate too much on this, but I just went, with. Never mind. I don't know. After no, I'm not. Puzzles are fun. Have you ever picked up a puzzle?
I'm not good at puzzles. I mean, I like solving things, but I'm not good at it.
Never played it. Seems fun,
Portal?
but
I think I played it with you, didn't I?
no, I've never played it once.
No, I think I played it with Galen.
Yeah, I want the game. If you do things it didn't intend for you to do.
I don't want to play this game anymore. I did my 3 levels. I'm gonna stop streaming.
Are you trying to play Fury?
No, I'm playing Assassin's Creed.
Oh.
No, it's single player, but it's a boss only game. Me and Stevie had some fun times with that game.
It's Alright, I'm gonna stop streaming. I'm kind of tired.
Me too. I'm gonna leave it here. Alright, well, it'll stay with you.